patient. You're trying to find meaning and or be sensible. Maybe reduce some type of stress. There's some type of change, and you know you have to trust yourself, and you know you have to remain emotionally balanced. Because if not, then you're going to disorganize something, or you're going to feel off balance when it comes to something or someone else. Okay? You also are trying to be patient because maybe you know something about a masculine. This could be an air or a water sign. Maybe they feel disorganized when it comes to their stability, or because of a Virgo or a you, Leo. Trying to get something to work, something just did not work. Something didn't go the way that you planned it to go, or is something going on. You also could be watching this happen to someone else. I don't know if you're watching someone get snaked out of an opportunity or snaked into one. Even if this is a feminine, right? Let's say this is a feminine Pisces or an Aquarius. They're overwhelmed. Maybe they feel like they have a lot going on and they can't really juggle it. Or it's like, okay, well, I don't really know how to commit myself to this person who comes off very stable. I don't know how we can get things to work between us, but I'm willing to learn. And you're like, yeah, well, this person comes off confident and passionate and very social, you know, about being your match, but you feel like there's some type of secrets or illusion that's going on between them when it comes to their security, them, you know, I don't know, there's just something that's going on. There also could be, you could have a child, or there's someone, a earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that has a child, and somehow there's some type of confusion that's going on, but it has this marriage out of whack somehow, some way. Maybe y'all are working with this child, or you also could be studying somebody, fire signs, in the next 48 hours. It's like, okay, well, I want to learn how this person is so confident and determined to get through any type of illusions or secrets. Like, how do they know their vision, or how do they know that something's going to be stable? You also could be like trying to control someone else's emotions. Maybe you feel like there's an imbalance between two masculines. Somehow, some way, there's an issue. And it's like, okay, well, how do I get these two people to work together? Or how do I get these two people to kind of pay attention to what the actual game plan is? Especially if this is two masculines. You also are trying to still take action because you know when it comes to this fire or this water sign that they can't really handle the things that they say. And so it's like, okay, well, I have to be stable. I have to make sure I'm going back and checking over this person's work, or checking and making sure that this person is actually paying attention. Maybe there's some type of like confidence that this person has secretly that, oh yeah, I can do this, or oh, I know how to make this stable, or whatever the case may be, and it's becoming arrogance. And maybe you feel like in order to protect your business, you have to move along from this person. And that makes you feel a little bit guilty as well, because maybe they have conformed to working with you. You've known them for a while. You know what kind of issues that they got going on behind the scenes. Something about cutting your grass could be important. Like literally lawn maintenance or ladies' hygiene. Okay. There also could have been some a Virgo or a Leo. It could have been you that was working with someone else. Maybe someone that was younger than them. They could be younger than them, but they look good. There was some type of illusion, like, oh yeah, well, I'm helping this person, I'm mentoring this person, I'm helping this person grow, or whatever the case may be. Some type of business or security for themselves. But then somebody got on their high horse, they got the confidence, it's like, oh yeah, well, I can do this too, or whatever. And maybe they're depressed because they feel like they were married, or they had some type of, you know, tradition, some type of home or whatever, and they shouldn't have been out here dibbling dabbling in some type of illusions, and that somebody could have had a child. There's a couple things that's going on, fire signs. Okay, there may be someone that you know is holding back from you. Maybe you feel like they have some type of knowledge or information about a situation, or just in general, and they're trying to be patient, they're trying to balance their emotions, but maybe you feel like they're holding on to a grudge. Maybe they feel a little thrown off around you from time to time, but yet they still make things work, or they still, you know, collaborate with you. This person could work or do something on social media, or they do something confidently, or they look good while they do it. They could be learning something out either about a child or about something that was going on secret or something that they were confused about. It seems like they're about to figure this out. And whatever this vision is or whatever this action that was taken, it seems like they're going to be able to move forward from it. They had some type of wishful thinking, like, okay, well, I hope that this happens to this person or whatever, and I hope that, you know, but then they're going to get back to their own traditions and beliefs. They're going to continue to move forward. So they are going to want you or someone to get their karma, or you're going to want this with somebody whenever they learn what all these details are, okay? But again, it's like they're going to take a moment to balance and adapt to it, and they're going to keep going. Okay, so put yourself where you are, fire signs, okay? It seems like you're no longer in some type of high emotions, so that's good. People are waiting. People are watching. Okay? If you are in high emotions, it seems like you're trying to hide it. All right? There's something that you want. There's something that you're watching someone else get that you may want. You need to be open to learn for yourself. Okay? You may feel like you have to rush when it comes to a decision, and or it's time for you to make a final decision. Something about piercings could be important, and or a court case. Okay? You could have some type of big mama, big daddy energy, and somebody's on your body bad. If someone's pregnant, it could definitely be a girl. Okay? Someone thinks that you have a really good shape, and or they're going to be sarcastic about your body, and this is because they're a hater. They're like, oh, so what you going to do? Get a BBL? Or how did you get so small? Or what have you been restricting yourself from? They're going to make some type of smart comment. Like, oh, so I guess you don't eat. It's like, I guess you're just a hater. Alright, something that is meant for you, fire signs. So continue to go for it. You could be going somewhere and not telling someone, or someone's going somewhere and they're not telling you. Maybe they feel like they need to cleanse, or they just need to refresh their energy. You also could be going by water, okay? You could be waiting on something, but you are so close to it. You also could be waiting for a date, some type of paperwork, or something to happen real fast, okay? You may realize that someone around you was pretending, and because of their sarcasm or because of whatever's going on, you need to make a final decision. Take advantage of some type of opportunity, okay? Especially if this is like you having time to yourself, or you just knowing that something is meant for you. Also, people know that you deserve an apology, especially if they were being sarcastic or having you waiting or whatever the case may be. Maybe you were trying to avoid some type of difficult situation and or separation, or just causing yourself to be fully separated from these people. All right. You also could be nervous for no reason. Get up out that this weekend. They got the message. Whatever that is, or whatever kind of message that you were trying to send, they got it. Or maybe this is you getting a message. You could be walking away from some type of burden, some type of stress or hard work. Maybe you're able to either delegate some type of responsibilities, or you're planning on you're able to do so. It's like, yeah, I don't have to do anything this weekend. I'm just kind of planning to, you know, get out the house, kind of see where things land, how things are progressing. You could be juggling a little bit when it comes to your finances, because you're waiting on some type of progress. You're waiting on some type of big change. But I feel like this wait is going to create something that's going to be successful. This wait is creating something that is going to bring you some type of praise and pride. You just may be recuperating right now. So it's like you're being slow and methodical. You're trying to make sure you conserve yourself, conserve your energy for sure. So that way you can maintain your strength. There's a relationship out here that you may either have to step back from, or there's a relationship that you're thinking about. Who's involved? This could be a Libra, a Cancer, a Leo, a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Virgo, or a Leo. Maybe you feel like there's some type of distrust. There's some type of tension right now. It's like, okay, now that we're at this crossroads, am I ready to make a decision? Am I ready to call judgment on this person and or this marriage? Or am I ready to really make a milestone at where we are at this point? Maybe you feel like someone is critical, or they're cold-hearted or bitter. It's just like, you know what, I just rather dismiss you. I can do something on my own. But maybe at the same time you have a desire for this relationship, because it's like, oh, well, you know, this person does, or they can come off very caring and balanced, and, you know, things can be smooth around us. But we just have to have the inner strength to get through some type of, like, the way you talk, the way I talk, the way you think, the way I think, or whatever the case may be. You also may feel like it's going to take a lot of strength for you to have some type of energy to get things to change. It's like, okay, for me to want things to change, for me to want to do something, I don't know. This person act like they got some type of confidence, but they're being strategic on how they get something to work, or they're being strategic on how they work with me, or whatever the case may be. You don't fully trust this person. But you also feel like you haven't fully gotten to where you need to when it comes to your success or your luxury for yourself yet. You could be seeing 999. You also could be trying to find some type of truth or figure out how you truly feel when it comes to a Cancer, a Gemini, a mother figure, or a Virgo, another Virgo. Maybe somebody took the opportunity to cause some type of conflict or some type of lie. Somebody took the opportunity to say like, hey, we can steal this or we can do this. And this caused some type of stress and or some type of anxiety. Because the main person involved or the main person that's going to pay for this, they're going to feel unbalanced when it comes to this whenever they get some type of communication. They're going to realize that they invested in this. You know, all of this is, you know, based on them. Okay? And as much as they want to stabilize, get some type of home or some type of like something for themselves, it's going to be a challenge now. Even more of a challenge. Because they're going to have to still push through whatever this is. And they're fearing like, damn, this is really going to hold me back, or I could have held myself back from doing something that was going to lead me to some type of punishment. The law could be involved, or this is just like some type of cause and effect. Okay. What else is going on for Earth signs in the next 48 hours? Again, you could be resting. You could be stepping back from some type of chaos or just communicating from people. You could be loving on yourself and or loving on your child. Getting love from your parents. Somebody could be in their head about 2 different women or 2 different men. If this is a water sign, this is somebody that's like, oh yeah, well, we can work together with. I can release some type of toxicity. We can escape. We can just make sure everything is all good. If it's a fire sign, you keeping your eyes on this person. You're spying on them for sure. But you know that there's something that you got to let go. It's not going to end the way you want it to. It shouldn't have started the way it did. Maybe something is unreliable. And you have the knowledge on who else that they're dealing with or somebody. There's some type of betrayal here. You got to let that fire sign go completely. Okay. If you're single and you're just in your head about your finances, it seems like you could be a little bored. You're decisive about something. You know if you go towards the wrong person that it's going to lead to some type of consequence. And it's going to have you fucking up your money or whatever the case may be. You're going to abandon some type of wisdom, so you're keeping yourself back. But you may want some type of fun. You also know that there's a past person around you that won't change. And maybe right from time to time they comfort you, but you could be sad about this person right now or the situation. It's like from time to time when y'all talk from each other, the energy can completely just transform and swift and shift and change. And it's like, okay, I don't even know if I want to continue to learn how to help this person balance their emotions and or be around this person while they learn. There may be opportunity coming towards you in the next 48 hours that you may not have to feel defensive about. You're able to protect your peace. You're able to do something for yourself. So it's up to you if you want to give into this. Also, know some type of illusion creates some type of curiosity, right? So it's like, damn, I'm telling myself that I'm about to have this horrible situation or whatever the case may be. Okay, well, let me go ahead and find a solution. Well, that solution gets you curious about something else. And so whatever the illusion is, you're actually protected from it. You can continuously moving forward. But then whatever the solution is, it actually can help you with another phase of your life. Example. Damn, I'm about to lose my house. Like, I don't know, I can't pay my rent, or I'm about to lose my building. I'm about to lose something. All right, let me find a solution for me having to get another house. All right, let me see. What would be the issue of me getting another house? I got the same as when my credit fucked up. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go somewhere and help somebody, or have somebody help me clean up my credit, or dispute something with my credit, or I'm gonna have something, you know, whatever. Okay, cool. Well, I started the process on that, thinking that my house about to be fucked up. I'll get a message that my house is perfectly fine, and that was just an illusion or whatever's going on. But now that my credit is clean, now I can go get a car, or now I can go and get a credit card, or now I can go and do something else. Like, it opens the door for something else for you to move forward. That you didn't even know that was. It's like whatever it is that the illusion is not actually the real problem, but the solution is going to help you with another problem. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. Anything else? Next 48 hours, we're going to confirmations for Earth signs. You may try to deny the fact that somebody's doing something for strings attached. It's like, no, this person not doing that. They wouldn't do that. And there's going to be some type of message or surprise, and it's going to be like, damn, okay, so this is what somebody really was trying to do. Maybe they felt like it was a painful choice because they were going to go into some type of debt because of a child, or because of who they committed to, or who they were married to, or who they decided to do something with. And whatever this issue is, it disrupts anything that anybody was uncertain about you. It definitely brought some type of, initially it was some type of uncertainty, and now it got some type of clarity. So whatever it is, heavy on the clarity, the truth is out. If it ain't now, it's going to be in the next 48 hours. Okay? Somebody could be wanted. There is some money incoming. Congratulations. Someone's going to want a second chance, and they're going to say, oh, well, I will spoil you, okay? But they could be wanting to live off of you, so be careful. I don't care how much they're starving for your attention. Let it go. Somebody did do something multiple times, and it may catch you off guard, okay? They have a crazy baby mom, ex, baby daddy. You are the crazy ex, baby mom, or baby daddy, okay? You always had a choice, even if you didn't see it. Be careful who you tell your secrets to, especially in your free time, or you need to enjoy your free time. There's going to be some type of peace and harmony, okay? Your detachment is being felt by people. I'm telling you, people got the message. If you feel like, yeah, I'm just not interested, or I want to create some type of distance, they know, okay? Somebody could be talking outside of their neck in the next 48 hours. They're going through some type of bad karma. They could be trying to take it out on you. They are not a nice person, all right? Stalker alert. FYI. Fortunately for you, you are always protected, okay? Make sure you're not making rash decisions right now. Neither one of y'all are being honest about something. You're keeping something anonymous and or quiet. All right? Or somebody's going to reach out to you anonymously, and both of y'all going to lie about the situation somehow, some way. All right? You could be trying new meals and or recipes, and or going to the mall and trying a new restaurant. Something about tomorrow could be important. You may know someone that's name loyal, a child, and or you're going to realize that somebody is loyal, or you're going to be loyal to your business, okay? Somebody wants their stuff back. You don't need to doubt yourself, but they are lying to you.